Okay, practice 8 and 9 today, first 2 a day. It's great to have a lot of work today, a lot of reps for guys. Got the threes, even more work than usual, which is always good. In half pads this morning, full pads tonight. So we'll go back and watch the film, but I think we got a lot of good work and a lot of good situations come up within 4 minutes today and within 2 minutes as we continue to teach our guys how to win those situations.
What is Marqise? Oh, sorry.
No, I was just asking your question for you. What is the status of Marqise? Marqise has a bone bruise, and he is day-to-day and should be back very soon.
When did you find out? What was the reaction when you found out?
I found out after the media last night, and obviously, that's great news. But at the same time, it's also, you ever lose your wallet? Okay, well, if you lose your wallet, you're like really upset, but then you find your wallet, but you're really right back to where you started, but you feel good about it. So we were excited last night, but we're really right back to where we started.
Just to clarify, that bone bruise is in his shoulder.
It's up there somewhere.
Were you relieved? Where's the surgery?
Sure, yeah. I mean, obviously anytime any player, especially a star player like that at a position of not a lot of guys, has something that looks like it may be severe, but when x-rays come back and you don't have information, so sure, we were relieved.
With how aggressive he is, even in practice, will you scale back his live reps going forward in camp?
At the same time, we got to get work. Marquise's game's a little bit off right now. If you go back to spring, he missed spring. We've moved him in some different positions. He's now missed time, in this camp. So he's still got to get a lot of work. We got to make sure that we're not relying on his athletic ability to take over, and that we're still putting him in a lot of situations so that he can continue to improve as a receiver, as he goes into his third year here.
Buck Allen's made a lot of runs in the last couple of days. Last year, Kenny Polamalu said basically he was very football young on the secondary skills as far as the blocking and the knowledge of the playbook. How has he progressed right now? Do you feel confident enough in him to rely on him in a game situation if you need to?
Yeah, Buck has probably been one of our most improved players throughout spring and early fall here. Really has done a great job. He had a great spring. He's having a great fall. And I think right now we would feel very comfortable putting him in.
Aundrey Walker is back today?
Yeah, Aundrey practiced today, did some things, and so we'll go back and look at the film.
What did you think of Trey today?
Well, he's not full contact right now, but he continues to run extremely well, very fast for his size, and really probably a height, weight, speed guy that we haven't had since we've been here. The only guy probably similar would have been Alan Bradford.
Junior Pome's case was dismissed, all charges against him in that incident. Is there any chance he could come back to the team?
No.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, we've already moved on, and we wish him the best of luck.
With two backs like you had today, and Trey and Buck, is there a sense of satisfaction you're getting seeing as how those guys can have that type of production when so many guys were sitting out?
Well, I think it's just it's another example of why recruiting is so important, why depth's so important, so that when things happen like they have at that position, going into camp, a lot of people would have said that's maybe our deepest position on our team, and things happen, and so that's why it's so critical to have depth and develop our backup players, not just our twos but our threes. And so when these situations happen, they'll happen this year. Players will get hurt. It's going to happen. We've got to have guys ready to play, and that's an example of how fast they can go down.
Okay, we got a lot of players waiting for you guys. So, anything else for Coach? Good?
Quarterbacks? All three quarterbacks did well today. Took care of the ball. See you guys tomorrow.
That's hilarious.